Okay, so earlier this year, February, I want to say, I started working out, started to get serious about it. I ended up hurting my foot, and they told me to rest it, and 2 weeks became like 2 months, and I ain't with that no more. So this morning I'm taking the car to get inspected. Every year, either my wife or I will get a ticket for not having our inspection done. It never fails. So this year, we're trying not to get a ticket. It already expired. Today's June 1st. It expired at the end of May, but I'm getting it done. So shout out to Wayne's Automotive for hooking the boy up. Recently started running, like really just running, and I've jogged before, but never intentionally running like running for a 5K or running for a marathon or anything like that. I've never done anything like that in my life, but lately I've just kind of felt like running. It was just like Forrest Gump.
I just felt like running.
It's you. I can't believe it's really you.
And I thought the runner's high thing was like, I didn't really understand it. I didn't get it. But essentially, like, you just kind of, once you're done, yes, you're tired, you're sweaty, but you feel accomplished. You feel great for reaching a certain goal, running a certain mile, or running a certain time. Like, it's so encouraging, you know what I'm saying? You want to continue going, or you want to push yourself harder next time. And it's been my newest craze, man. I'm pretty excited about it. In high school, I was like 150 pounds. I don't want to be 150 pounds. I want to at least get to like 190, 180, and just look and feel strong and healthy, right? I'll keep you posted as to where I'm at. Right now, I am at 258. I will continue keeping you updated. I'll keep you posted on that. I promise. All right, here we go. Pedal. There you go. There you go. Don't stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. I have 3 kids. Joseph, he's our 15-year-old. He's going to be 16. Yes, I have a teenager. I have Elijah, who is 5 years old. And in 12 days, it's June 1st today. In 12 days, he will be turning 6. Unbelievable. And then Olivia, my baby girl, my daughter. She is my one and only girl. And she is 4. And she just had a birthday in April. Recently, we got a bike for Olivia, and Elijah also got a new bike. But Elijah, I got him a bike when he was around 3. He tried to get on. He tried it a couple times, and I tried to, help him with it. And he just kept getting frustrated. But he kept trying. He kept getting frustrated with it, right? But after a while, he just kind of wasn't feeling it at all. Nope. I'm good, Dad. But the thing is, when we first got the bike for him, he was so excited. Like, he was extremely excited. It was a Ninja Turtle bike, and we got the Ninja Turtle helmet, and he was like, yes, this is awesome. I love it. I love it. And then he tried it, and he couldn't get the hang of it, and he never rode it for a whole year. That bike sat around doing nothing. And I'm like, man, I bought this gift for you to use it, right? And so recently, Olivia's gotten her bike, and before Eli moves on to his next bike, he actually has started to practice more diligently. So we've been out there riding our bikes, and look at them. They're actually getting it. Get set, go. You're good. You're good. You know what that made me think of? Many times, God has given us things, wonderful gifts. We see these gifts and say, wow, this is amazing, right? But because we have not come to understand how to use those gifts or walk in those gifts or how these gifts work, sometimes we get frustrated with the things of God and just kind of say, oh, I got it, but I never use it. And that is not okay. because that could be stopping you from literally going out there and doing some amazing things for God. Romans 5:17 says something extremely encouraging, and I just want to read this to you. This is coming out of the New Living Translation. Check this out. Romans 5:17 says this, and this is talking about the contrast that Paul is making between Adam and Jesus, right? Like if through Adam's sin, this is what happened. Death reigned and ruled and pretty much held everyone in the slavery of sin, right? Then this is what happened because of Jesus. So he's making that contrast between Adam and Jesus. And look what he says about this. He says in verse 17, this is what really rocked my world. I understand the doctrine of a substitutionary atonement where Jesus took our place and also gave us his place of righteousness. So I understand the idea of God accrediting to us, Jesus accrediting to us his righteousness as we put our faith and hope in him, and him carrying all our sin on that cross, all our guilt, all our shame, and exchanging all of that by faith. Like, I get that stuff. Like, that makes sense. Look what it says. It says, but even greater is God's wonderful grace and his gift of righteousness. Now, that's not talking about the kind of covering righteousness, and I'll tell you why. It's talking about the righteousness of doing the right thing, implying you have been given his righteousness to do the right thing with it. Do the right thing. And the reason I know this is true is for the very next statement. He says, for all who receive it, the gift of his righteousness, will live in triumph over sin and death through this one man, Jesus Christ. I'm here to tell you the Bible says that a part of that grace, in that grace, we've also been given the gift of his righteousness to live triumphantly, to do the right thing. That means you can beat laziness. You can beat mediocrity. You can beat lust. You can beat anything that gets in the way because of Christ. Now, take advantage of the fact that he's giving you grace and his righteousness. Do something with it. You are responsible to do something with it. And commit your work, commit your actions to the Lord, and your plans will succeed. Man, that changes everything. Here we go. Ready? And go, Libby. There you go, there you go. You're doing great, you're doing great.